Hey guys, Chanky here. Welcome back to another Satisfactory tutorial. Today we're going to look at efficiency, yet again actually. Reason being, the video I made last time had well, the video was crap. Sound quality was bad, it was just god-awful. In this video, I've added a couple of new things in addition to the info in the previous video to help you beginners out there, so stick around and watch till the end. Let's start with the basics again. What do we mean by efficiency in Satisfactory? Put simply, efficiency is achieving max productivity with minimum expense. Or in other words, max production capacity with minimum use of time and resources. Resources here are the items that are going into the machines for work. You already know that a machine takes time to completely process an input item to get the product. Now all we need to do is calculate the inflow rate of items that match with this time as to not create any overflow or undersupply of items. Fortunately, we don't need to do any of that because they actually put the number right there. So that's awesome. So in this case, you'll need 15 ingots moving in every minute to make sure this machine is 100% efficient. If this is even a little bit higher, what's going to happen is this buffer will clog up, and once it's full, the conveyor will clog up, and then that will cause the machine before it to clog up. And if this item reaches the maximum stack amount, then the machine will just stop working. So to fix this, we need to evenly distribute the items moving around, and doing this will actually up the production capacity for the same amount of time. So for example, something like this would become this. Notice how both setups use only one smelter, which means both setups have the same resource input, but the one on the right has 3 times the output. How we distribute the resources is with the help of splitters and mergers. These work alongside conveyors to distribute in different ways. There are 5 types of conveyors, each with a different carrying capacity. I haven't unlocked the 5th one yet, that's why I couldn't show it, but know that it can take 780 parts per minute. Let's look at splitters first. Just like the name suggests, they split the incoming content equally amongst 3 other conveyors, or 2 if you've only connected 2 conveyors. In other words, they do division, as in they divide the incoming by the number of conveyors connected to the output. So for example, 60 is divided by 3 to give 20 each. Another example would be 60 divided by 2, which is 30, and then divided by 2 again, which gives 15. But this is just the division part of splitters. There's also subtraction. But the problem is, splitters would rather divide than subtract. So we need to force it. Remember when I said conveyors have different carrying capacities? If you have a Mark III conveyor going in as input with, let's say, 240 items per minute, and you have 2 conveyors on the output side, the first thing the splitter will try to do is split equally, which would be 120 each. But if you keep a Mark I and Mark III conveyor, then the splitter can't split equally. Reason being, the Mark I can only take 60 parts per minute. So that means the Mark III on the other side will take 240 minus 60, which is 180. So splitters can be tricky at times. Mergers, on the other hand, are very straightforward. They add. That's it. So 15 plus 5 plus 10 equals 30. Combining both of these can lead to a lot of conversions which can help you in more advanced setups. Pause the video here to look at the conveyor setups. Here we have an input of 240 split into 60 and 80. The 180 is split into 2 90s, one of which goes to the output while the other is added with the 60 to become 150. That's just one example. To look at more examples, check the video I made on design ideas, link in the top right. That's all for today, guys. If you've reached this far, thank you so much for watching. And since you're here, consider subscribing. It'll mean the world to me. I'll be making more tutorial videos in the days to come. I'll see you next time, guys, and remember, say no to spaghetti.